This story is compiled from information and tales found across the internet. Have you ever felt a chill crawl down your spine for no apparent reason? A whisper in the wind that seems to speak your name? In Thailand, the air itself seems to hold echoes of the past, a history steeped in ancient rituals and haunted by restless spirits. Tonight, we delve into the shadowed corners of Bangkok, to a place of breathtaking beauty and chilling secrets. Wat Arun Ratchawararam Ratchawaramahawihan, the Temple of Dawn. But beneath the glittering mosaics and the majestic prangs, a darker story unfolds, a story of a restless spirit, a tragic death, and a curse that continues to echo through the ages. Are you brave enough to listen? Prepare yourselves, because in the heart of the city of angels, something wicked this way comes. Our story begins with Anya, a young Thai-American woman returning to her ancestral home after years away. She'd inherited her grandmother's antique shop and had been tasked with its maintenance. Anya was a history enthusiast, and this old shop held more than just collectibles. It was a time capsule, a gateway into her heritage. But little did she know, the objects within were not just relics, but keepers of secrets, and some secrets are best left buried. As Anya arrives, a thick, humid Bangkok night envelops her. The air is heavy with the scent of jasmine and incense, but also a subtle, metallic tang, the promise of a storm that is brewing. The tuk-tuks whiz by, their horns blaring in a symphony of chaos. The city's energy, electric and overwhelming, seems to thrum with a hidden pulse, an undercurrent of something ancient and unseen. Anya feels a pull, an irresistible call drawing her closer to the heart of the city. She is drawn to the beauty of Wat Arun, a temple shimmering on the Chao Phraya River. But it's not just the beauty that captivates her, it's a whisper on the wind, a faint echo of a sorrowful voice calling her name. Anya is drawn to the antique shop which her grandmother had left to her. The Golden Lotus, located a short distance from Wat Arun. As she enters the shop, the air inside is heavy with the scent of old wood, dust, and something else, a faint trace of jasmine. Familiar yet unsettling, the shop is filled with antiques of all kinds. From ornate Buddhas to jade trinkets, silk scrolls, and ornate teakwood furniture. Anya runs her fingers over the cold surfaces of the ancient artifacts. As she explores, Anya stumbles upon an antique, hand-carved teakwood box hidden beneath a pile of dusty fabrics. Its intricate carvings depict scenes of the mythical Himapon forest. Intrigued, she opens the box. Inside, she finds a collection of old photographs and a tarnished silver hairpin. The photographs are faded and brittle, depicting a beautiful woman with long, flowing hair and haunting eyes, seemingly lost in a sea of sorrow. On the back of one of the photographs, a single word is inscribed in elegant Thai script. Nari. Anya, fluent in Thai, recognizes the word as a formal term for woman or lady. A shiver runs down her spine. The woman in the photos bears an uncanny resemblance to the ghostly figure she saw in the temples. Reflection. Examining the silver hairpin, Anya feels a sudden, inexplicable wave of sadness wash over her. The air around the box grows cold. She has a strange sense of sorrow and loss, so intense that it feels almost physical. Suddenly, a gust of wind slams the shop door shut, plunging the shop into near darkness. Then, a whisper, barely audible, drifts through the room. Help me. Anya spins around, but she is alone. The darkness seems to press in on her, filled with unseen presences. She feels a sudden chill and fear, and she is certain that she is not alone. Driven by an undeniable curiosity and a growing sense of unease, Anya spends the following days researching the photographs and the hairpin. Using her grandmother's old diaries, she delves into the history of her family, learning about the previous owners of the shop and the tales surrounding Wat Arun. She discovers that the woman in the photographs was Nari, a young woman who had been a temple dancer at Wat Arun centuries ago. Nari was betrothed to a nobleman but died tragically shortly before their wedding. Her death shrouded in mystery. Local legends whisper of a curse, a broken heart that clung to the temple grounds. Anya uncovers fragments of a story about a jealous rival, a hidden affair, and a ritual gone wrong. The story involved a special hairpin and a curse, designed to keep her from finding eternal happiness. The deeper she researches, the more the haunting feeling intensifies. During this time, Anya notices other strange phenomena. Objects in the shop move on their own. Faint whispers seem to echo through the empty rooms, and the scent of jasmine intensifies. One night, as Anya is poring over the old diaries, she hears the sound of footsteps on the wooden floorboards upstairs. In the living quarters above the shop, she cautiously ascends the creaking staircase. Her heart pounding in her chest, the temperature drops as she moves up the stairs. The room above is silent and dark, and the old curtains are stirring. She moves toward the sound, pushing aside the curtains with trembling hands. There, reflected in the mirror, Anya sees her own face. But behind her, the spectral image of Nari. Her eyes are wide and filled with sorrow. She is wearing an ancient Thai costume. Nari's spectral fingers reach out to Anya, as if trying to communicate, but Anya can't understand her. Anya is suddenly overcome with an immense sadness. As if she is experiencing Nari's pain, she collapses to her knees, overwhelmed by the intensity of the emotion. Terrified but determined, Anya seeks help from a local monk at Wat Arun. She recounts her experiences, showing the monk the photographs and the hairpin. The monk, an old man named Luang Por, listens intently, his face etched with a mixture of understanding and concern. He confirms the stories of Nari and the curse, explaining that her spirit is bound to the temple because of the tragic circumstances of her death. He says that the hairpin is an ancient relic that acts as a focal point for her energy. The monk explains that the curse is rooted in the jealousy of another woman, who was a temple dancer who was obsessed with the same nobleman. This woman, driven by jealousy, hired a sorcerer to kill Nari, and that is where the curse was born. Luang Por warns Anya that Nari's spirit is growing stronger, her anguish becoming more desperate. He advises Anya to perform a ritual to help Nari find peace. The ritual involves offering specific flowers, incense, and chanting prayers at the temple. It must be performed at midnight, under the light of the full moon, at a specific point in the temple grounds. But it's dangerous. If the ritual is not performed correctly, Nari's spirit could become vengeful, her sorrow turning to rage. Anya, armed with the monk's guidance, prepares for the ritual. That night, under the ethereal glow of the full moon, she returns to Wat Arun. The temple is empty, the usual throngs of tourists absent, and the night is still. The sound of the river is distant. As Anya chants the prayers, she feels an overwhelming sense of Nari's presence. The air grows cold, and a low, mournful wail echoes through the temple. During the chanting, she is gripped by a vision. Nari being betrayed, the moment of her death, the pain and the sorrow. Anya feels Nari's grief as her own. She comes face to face with the jealous woman, the sorcerer, and finally, the moment when Nari takes her last breath. Then, as she completes the ritual, a sudden gust of wind extinguishes the candles and the incense. The wailing intensifies, and a spectral figure of Nari appears before her, her expression now contorted with fury. The vengeful spirit of the woman that caused the death. A shadowy figure appears alongside Nari. They come face to face, and the battle is on. The scene is filled with a whirlwind of energy. Anya fights back, chanting prayers with all her might, as she knows her life and Nari's peace depend on it. The final scene shows a moment of peace in the story. The final confrontation is over. The curse is broken. Through Anya's courage and the power of the ritual, Nari's spirit is finally free. As dawn breaks, Anya, exhausted but triumphant, stands at the foot of Wat Arun. The temple shimmers in the sunlight, no longer haunted by sorrow. The air feels clean, clear, and free. The memory of Nari will remain. Anya returns to the Golden Lotus shop, and as she does so, there is no longer any darkness. The antique box and the hairpin no longer hold a cold and foreboding presence. Now, there is a sense of serenity and peace. Anya takes a deep breath, as she has also brought peace to her own heart. Anya realizes she is no longer weighed down by the past, but inspired by it. Anya decides to dedicate herself to the shop, and share the stories from her past with everyone. Anya, now a guardian of her heritage, has brought peace to the Temple of Dawn. This tale, dear listeners, is a reminder of the enduring power of love, loss, and the unseen world that surrounds us. It's a story of the echoes of the past, the haunting beauty of Wat Arun, and the courage it takes to face the darkness within. We've explored the chilling tale of Nari, a woman whose tragic fate continues to resonate through the centuries. And as we close this episode, we ask you, what whispers do you hear in the wind? What secrets does your past hold? Share your own experiences with Thai folklore, the tales that have sent shivers down your spine. Leave a comment, like and subscribe for more chilling tales. And until next time, sleep soundly, if you can.